Shift number 5 is this. It's about focusing on the few and not the crowd. The key to the greatest fruits in ministry is what Jesus calls the person of peace. If you look in Luke chapter 10, which you'll get a chance to in a few minutes. But persons of peace are the key to the greatest fruit. And in a nutshell, a person of peace is someone who has an open home. They want to invite you into a relationship. They have an open network so that they're not only inviting relationship with themselves, but also with all of those around them. And then an open heart. They're willing to explore the spiritual and explore the gospel. If you just want an example, you just got to scroll through the Gospels. Matthew chapter 8 with the Roman centurion, Matthew chapter 9 with Matthew the tax collector, Mark chapter 5 with the demoniac who was set free and then was sent back to his own town to bring the gospel. He'd been a Christian for an hour, maybe two. Luke chapter 2 with the shepherds, Luke chapter 19 with Zacchaeus, John chapter 1, Andrew brought Peter, John chapter 1 again, Philip brought Nathanael, John chapter 4, the Samaritan woman, Acts chapter 10, Cornelius, Acts chapter 16, the Philippian jailer. You scroll through the pages of the gospel and you can see it over and over and over again. Because the reality is that God prepares the gospel for people and he prepares people for the gospel. In Luke chapter 10, verse 1, it said that Jesus was sending people out every place he himself was about to go. And the reality is, too, that insiders are way more effective at spreading the gospel than outsiders because they already have a natural in. So why would you want to remove somebody from their natural habitat and put them somewhere over here or ask them to come out in order to hear the gospel? Really what you want to do is infiltrate through that person of peace. Speak to them, mentor them, disciple them, and have them do the spreading of the gospel. That's why our real focus is not to start new communities, it's to plant the gospel in existing communities. Just let the person of peace do the hard work. Persons of peace are discovered through the Holy Spirit's leading. This is why so much of this is a supernatural work of God. So what if we spent less time with the crowd and more time with the committed? Question for you to think about. As you think about your own social circles, who exhibits signs of being a person of peace? Think about it.